Music is the most unique and powerful art form there truly is that one can express themselves within.
It's a combination of sounds that make something great.
I think the music's it's quite hard to define because it's sort of something that's not human and in a way that you can't really touch it, but you can feel it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next act, please put your hands together for Joey Oscar.
I come from a family of musicians. My mother plays violin. My father played guitar in various blues bands in his kind of upbringing in Germany and stuff, and it was inevitable that I would play. The sound of music to people is incredibly important, and I think the most important aspect of sound is the aspect of rhythm. Rhythm, I believe, is the most dominant force in creating and harboring emotions within people. You know, that kind of droning beat that kind of spurs you on, that inspires you and creates ambition. As a performer, I visualize music through generally reactions, through kind of the feedback I'm getting in terms of aesthetics, whether people are smiling, people are kind of looking at one another, talking or creating positive vibes. People can completely express themselves through it, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I think something that can't be done in many other mediums. I think music is the most powerful medium for the aspects of expression.
I've danced to music since I was like 4 years old. Somehow I feel like it's ingrained in my head that I know a lot about music, but I don't at the same time. When someone else plays a song that you have danced to, you feel like they haven't really understood it as much as you have. Like, you've really connected with the song, and it's not just the lyrics that you follow. A dancer really has to listen to all the parts of the music to become, one with it. Music is meant to be something beautiful, or even quite personal, like you have your own personal taste in music. So if I were to describe it to someone who couldn't hear music, I would just tell them to imagine their favourite thing. Not exactly a sound, but maybe their favourite movement. You would think that dancers get annoyed at listening to a song on repeat, but I actually feel like because dancing to it is so rewarding, you just get a great feeling out of it. So there's never really a bad feeling associated with it.
Yeah, I would say that music has a massive impact on my life in the way that I can't really imagine life without any music because I listen to it every day, just all the time. It's just always in my life. I feel like with music, when my parents were younger, they sort of got all the real music because a lot of bands and singers, they all had this talent and they would all sort of play instruments themselves and do everything themselves. Whereas now I feel like it's so different to that. I think it's quite hard to explain how I feel when I listen to music, but I know that when there's a really good song that I really, really like, I sort of just get this weird sense of happiness because you can really feel the music inside your chest and it's pumping and it just feels amazing. If I were to describe it as something visual, I'd probably compare it to a wave or something that's just got lots of layers and levels. And I find it really weird how music can make you feel. For example, if I'm walking down the street and I have earphones in and I'm listening to my favourite song, I feel so confident and in control, I'm in my own little world. But then it's strange because the second that I take the earphones out, it's sort of then strips you back a layer and you lose that level of confidence, like, and you're just back in the real world.